Okay, students, again I am saying, if you have not joined the Telegram official group of our class, that is 3TO1 TP1, please do contact me. None of your friends would be able to add you. You have to compulsorily contact me. If you are still not there in the Telegram group, if you are not aware that there is a group of Telegram, I am making you aware, particularly and specifically for the students of 3TP1 and 3TO1. One more thing I would like to tell you, everybody, if necessary, do the changes. Your first name and last name should be in a proper name format, okay? No pseudonames like Lucky 007 or any underscore something something, nothing like that. First name, for example, Kausha, last name Masani. If this is not found in the list, that member shall be automatically removed. Okay, so please check, and if it is necessary, do the changes. Don't only just keep your first name. Okay, there should be first name and last name. That is the format, because this is the official group. So just have a look, all of you. If you are not there in the Telegram group, just tell me, because the class strength is around 80 students, and in Telegram I have only 73 students. So I know there are people remaining. And all the announcements, all the official notifications shall be done there only. WhatsApp is okay, but you cannot say WhatsApp is the official group now. So pass this message to your friends also in the class. Okay. Everybody ready with your consoles? Yes or no? Ready with your consoles, everybody? So do I have to pick student or what? Once you see my screen, please acknowledge it. Visible? Okay. So today we are going to target your fourth program, That is, implement a program to convert infix to postfix notation using stacks. Okay, so that is the program which we are going to intend to do today. Now, before approaching this program, you should know the basic fundamentals. Okay, so that means the algorithm. The algorithm is already discussed in the lecture in last week. Okay, so can anyone tell me the rules or steps to convert infix into postfix using stack method? What is the first step that we are supposed to be doing? Step number 1. If you can recall, those we were making those 3-column tables and we were solving infix to postfix. So what were the rules for solving those infix to postfix? That is what I'm asking. So what is number 1? What is the first thing you need to do?
And we have to write it from left to right.
Correct. Absolutely right. Then step 2.
And then based on what the character is, we have to like do different things.
All right. Now, Rishabh, you wait for a while. Okay. Thank you for answering. Fine. Divyajit, Divyajit. Okay. Rishabh is present. Divyajit is absent. Darshan Parmar. If it is an operator, I am scanning the element and okay, wait. If it is an operand, then what am I supposed to do with that? If the scanned element is an operand.
Make it left side.
What? Please come again. I didn't hear properly. Darshan, you don't know. I hope you are preparing for your exam. The exam is on next Monday, and this topic is very much there. Okay, just pay attention. Netik, Netik Jain. Okay. If it is an operand, what is supposed to be done? We scan the element. Okay. We want to go for infix to postfix stack method operation. We have scanned the element in step 1. Another, we have to check now. Now, first element which got scanned is an operand. So, what I am supposed to do with that? Okay, output it, but in which column you are going to put? Consider that column wise, okay? Scanned expression, in between stack, and last one is your postfix expression. So output correct, but in which column do I need to place it? Second is stack. See, for your reference, I'm keeping this figure something like this, okay? Here it is your expression. Here it is your stack, and here it is your postfix expression. Now tell me, it is an operand, okay? And you are saying second column, that is stack. I hope it is clear with you that what is operand, what is operator with everybody. Naitik, think again.
I think it's going to be.
Where should I place the operand which is scanned?
I'm in the first column.
This is already the expression scanned. We don't have to place it in first column. From first column only we are going to place it in either stack or postfix. The first column is already being filled. Why? Because we have done the scanning. Okay. So this column is already filled. The only thing we have to place with these two columns. Yes, postfix. That is what the answer I want. Be confident. You guys are correct. I don't know why you are so nervous answering the answer, giving me the answers. Correct? Okay. So if it is an operand, then you have to write it in your postfix column. Okay? Fine. If it is an opening parenthesis, if the scanned element is your opening parenthesis, then what you are going to do with that? Raj? We are not going to ignore it. Wrong answer, Darshan. Raj, if it is an opening parenthesis,
Ma'am, if it is opening, we push it into the stack.
yes, right. But Rishabh, now you don't answer, okay? I refrain you from answering. Push where? Raj? Which column should I push into? The answer is right in front of your screen. It is not right or left. Students, the column has some names. Answer me in the column wise. If it is an opening parenthesis, Your correct answer is you are going to push it into your stack. Okay? In your MCQs or in your one-line answers, don't write into the right column or into the second column. Nobody is going to understand that answer of yours. And being correct also logically, you lose your marks. So be specific. Correct in your stack column. Okay. Harshvardhan? Harshvardhan, there in the session or not? Okay, absent. Jignesh Prasad? See, if you can't speak, it is okay. You can even answer in the chat. I am not saying it is a compulsory to unmute yourself and answer. But by this, I'll come to know that who all are actually present and who all have just joined the session. Okay. Jignesh, if it is an operator, okay, and there is no operator on the top of my stack, as you can see, that is the current scenario here in the screen. And the scanned element, next scanned element is an operator. So what are you going to do in that case? If there is a no operator on the top of the stack? What rule are you going to follow for that? What is the rule? Quick, quick. Pranjul? Vijay? If it is an operator which is scanned and there is no operator on the top of my element, that is on the top of my stack, then what I am supposed to do? What are you going to do here? That is what simply I am going to ask. This is now plus sign. What are you going to do with that plus? Push where? There are two areas I can push. Where exactly I need to push? Push is right answer, but where? Correct. Push in your stack. Okay. So this is going to go here. All right. Again an operand. So AB. Now I am coming across a closing parenthesis. Okay. So Dhruvi. If it is in closing parenthesis, what am I supposed to do? If it is a closing parenthesis, what am I supposed to do? All those who are answering, you are correct. But I was expecting an answer from Dhruvi. Fine. You are going to pop each of the operators which are present on the top of an element till you are getting the corresponding opening parenthesis. Okay. So that is what the rule is. One more thing which we left for the discussion is if there is already one operator here. Suppose I am changing the equation a bit. Okay. If the equation or say the expression was something like this, fine, it was something like this. So next element which is getting scanned is star. On the top of my stack there is already a plus sign, or I can do something like this also. Let's say this is plus and this is star. Okay, so star and start. Okay, now on the top of my stack there is an operator. The scanned element is also an operator. So in that case, what should be done? Darshan Vanyar? Darshan, are you there or not? First let me know that. I'm talking about Darshan Manyar. Darshan Parmar is there, I know. Alright. Absent. Oh no, he's there. Okay. Darshan, what am I supposed to do? There is an operator on the top of my stack also, and the scanned element is also an operator. Now what I have to do? Yes, correct. Maybe नहीं, सही बोल रहे हो. Precedence पे depend करता है. किसकी precedence पे? दर्शन राज. सी स्टूडेंट्स, मैं इसलिए ये सब कुछ वापस से एक एक को पूछ रही हूँ क्योंकि इससे पता चलेगा that how many people actually know the rules and how many people still don't know the rules. So I can identify and work on those students also. Okay, because this is an important topic and it is going to be there in your mid-sem as it is there in your syllabus. Though this practical is not there, but at least you should know the rules. So when we are discussing like this, even if you have not gone through the topic, you will get to know that, okay, in the lab we had discussed something like this. Okay, so somewhere you will able to reach. Darshan Raj. Okay, he's there. Darshan Manyar said that if I have a plus operator here in the scanned element and there is a multiplication operator on the top of my stack, so what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to do some operation based on precedence. He said precedence पे depend करता है, ठीक है? तो वो सही है, precedence पे depend करता है, लेकिन किसकी precedence पे, किस operator की? The one which is scanned or the one which is there in the stack? Divyajit, thank you for answering, but it was Darshan's turn to answer, not yours. The precedences of the element which is on the top of the stack is to be compared. Okay, If that precedency is higher or same, then you have to pop out. Okay, but if it is not, then you have to simply push your scanned element. Okay, fine. So we have discussed all the rules except for the one. Let's say at the end here, at the end, there is one expression. Let me just now do it for you. So here it will be plus AB star. Okay, again plus AB star D, closing parenthesis. So AB star D plus again a star here. Okay, so AB star D plus and again a star here, AB star D plus C. Okay, now nothing is to be scanned. Fine, we reach the end. But still in the stack we have an element. So what are we going to do? We are going to pop this element. Okay, if there were more than one elements, then we were going to pop it out one by one. Okay, so AB star D plus C star. Okay, so that's your postfix expression. Fine. Let us just revise it for once. See, what is this? These are your algorithm. The algorithm for converting the infix to postfix. Okay. So step one, if you don't have an opening parenthesis, then you can ignore it. Okay. You can start with step two. You have to repeat until each character in infix notation is scanned. Okay. So scanning process is from left to right. All right. So if now I want everybody to note this down. Okay. Each and every one of you should note this down somewhere in for this lab itself. Okay. Don't do it that I'll do it later on. You are not going to do it later on. Right now only you need to note it down. All the steps. First thing, scan the infix notation. Second, based on the element, type of element which you are getting, you are going to do the operation. So in that subpart, number one, if it is an opening parenthesis, directly push in your stack. Okay. If it is an operand, whether it is a digit or a character, whichever it is. Okay. Again, you are going to add it into your postfix expression. Fine. If it is a closing parenthesis, you have to repeatedly, continuously pop out all the elements and add it to your postfix expression. And this procedure you have to do till what? Till you have come across its corresponding opening parenthesis. Okay? And you don't have to add these two parentheses, you have to just simply remove them. Now, fourth case, that it is an operator. Okay, suppose it is an operator. Then what you need to do? Again, in the operator, you have two cases. There is an operator present on the top of the stack. Okay, so in that case, what you are going to do? You are going to compare the precedency. Okay, precedency of whom? Precedency of the element which is there on the top of your stack. If the precedency of that element is same or higher, then the scanned operator, then what you are going to do? You are going to repeatedly pop from the stack. But if it is not, then simply push the operator in your stack. But if there is another case, if there is no operator on the top of the stack, then nothing to be, thinking over, no thinking over to be done. Simply push the operator in your stack. Fine. Now you have to do this thing repeatedly till you reach the end of your infix expression. Okay. Once you reach the end of this infix expression, then what you have to do, you have to repeatedly pop out the remaining operators from your stack. Okay. And you have to go on adding it into your postfix expression. That will give you your final answer. So everybody clear with the algorithm? Yes or no? I need answers from you. Okay, Vijay is saying clear, fine. Divyajit also says fine, okay. Only 4 students? What about rest of the other 9? Yeah, regarding the net issues, I know Pranjal did give me the answer regarding that. I received his messages. But apart from that, Harshvardhan, Jignesh Prasad, no answer till date. So I guess just joined the session. They are not there in the session. I'll make out soon enough. Fine. So here what you are going to do now, you are going to implement it with the help of stack. Okay. This particular thing, this particular algorithm is going to be implemented with the help of stack. So we all know that the stack we are initializing with the help of an array. Okay. Then we are maintaining one top variable. Okay. And as the algorithm says or declares, you are going to need 3 user defined functions. Okay. So the first thing which you are going to need in your program, okay, the very first thing is one stack and a top variable. Okay. You are very well aware how to define and declare the stack. You are very well aware with how to define and declare the top. Okay. Because in the previous session we have done the stack operations. Alright. So these are the 2 prerequisites. Second, you need one variable, a character variable, okay, to store the expression, okay, because we are going to take the input from the user, right? So you need to store that expression somewhere. Fine. So what we are building up is, we are building a character kind of an array for expression. We build a stack with the help of arrays. Okay. So these are the 2 things. Third, you'll need the user defined functions. Okay. User defined functions for push, pop, and priority, because we are going to check the priorities also. So these are the 3 user defined functions which you need to declare. Okay, push, pop, and priority. So what I want all of you is, go onto your console, create a new project, and at least implement these three, or at least implement these two things. Define and declare stack and top variable. Define and declare a character kind of an array variable to store the expression. Come on, start doing. This much everybody should be able to do it. Okay, this is the three things which are expected from you to implement. Stack top variable, okay, a character kind of a array variable to store the expression, and your user defined functions, push, pop, and priority. Once done, let me know. Done these three things. Yes or no, students? Hello. Netik? Sri? Both the Darshan? Darshan Parmar and Manyar, both the Darshan. Where are you? Harshvardhan? The code is in front of your screen. Rishabh? Rishabh, are you there or not? Okay, so till here, I suppose everybody has done. If not, then also the code is in front of you. You can verify what you have done and what I have done. Alright, so first what we are going to do is, we are going to take the expression. Okay. So this integer main, I am removing it for now. Okay. I don't want to keep any type definition for my main. Now the first thing, we have to take the input from the user, take the infix expression. Okay. So take infix expression from the user. So your normal printf and scanf statements. Okay. Printf, enter the infix expression to be converted. Okay, or you can just simply write enter the infix expression. Then you have to scan it. and we are going to keep it as ampersand exps. Now can anyone tell me what do I need to write here? Percentage what? I want to store the whole string in exps. Okay, in my character exps. So here scanf percentage what do I need to write? Anybody? Exactly. Percentage S. Good, Shri. Why S? Because I want that whole string to be stored in my exps. Okay. I don't want just a character, otherwise it would be percentage C. Correct? But I don't want that. I want the whole string. So percentage S. Okay. So you took the infix. Now what you have to go and do according to the algorithm, I have to repeat. See what does step number 2 says? Repeat until each character in infix notation is scanned. That means I have to apply some loop, okay, and one by one, I need to do some operation on the element. Now here I am storing it in the form of string. So if I want to go one by character in the string, then that I am going to do with the help of one character kind of a pointer. Okay. So we are going to take character pointer E. Alright. And that E we are going to assign the memory address of our exps. Okay. So that with the help of this pointer, we are going to scan one by one character of this exps string. So now we are going to apply the loop. Why? Because my algorithm says repeat until each character in infix is scanned. So I'm going to take a while loop. While my pointer E is not equal to a null value. Okay. Till that time this while loop should run. Okay, and here you can write here so that you'll get to know end of while. Okay. So till what time this while loop should run? Till my expression is not coming equal to any null value. What can you say about null value? Means this value. Okay, this part. Till this part, the while loop should be keep on running it. Okay. Now, what does my algorithm say? If is an opening, so I have to see here there is if it is an operand, if it is a closing parenthesis. So logically, if you think in a programmed way, you have to build some if-else ladder here. Correct? If this, then this. Else if this, then this. Else if this, then this. Like that. Okay? So let's build that ladder. So if the first criteria, okay, if it is an operand, we are targeting the easiest one. Okay? So if it is an operand, I'm just writing here for your explanation part. I'll write what to write inside if. If it is an operand, then what I need to do? Add in the postfix expression. Now what do I mean by add in the postfix expression is you are going to simply print that. Okay, print your operand. So printf percentage C, okay, because that is a character now. The pointer is going to point at that character. Character is the operand, okay, and we are going to write star E, okay. So wherever your pointer is pointing at, Okay, and if it is coming across an operand, it is getting to know that it is an operand, then it is simply going to print. Fine. So how it is going to know, how your program is going to know that it is an operand? See, in your C language, there is a function, a built-in function called is alphanumeric. Okay, that function is going to check that whether the element which is given to that function, or say whether the data given to that function is alphabet or a numerical. If it is an alphabet or if it is a numerical, it will return true. Okay, and this is how it is written: is A alpha for Al for alpha, okay, numeric NUM, okay. So this is the name. As you have size of function built in, okay, we have is alphanumeric function also. And what you are going to pass as argument for that? Your pointer E. Okay, so the C is itself going to check for you is alphanumeric. Fine, that is the built-in function is alphanumeric, and this is how we are going to write is ALNUM. Okay, so what we are checking here is number one, if the scanned element is an operand. Okay, operand means your A or B or C. Okay, if it is this part, then simply go and print F. Okay, print that. Now the next second, you can say the easiest part. Okay, else if your pointer is equal to opening parenthesis. Okay, so this is your number 2 condition. Fine, if it is an opening parenthesis. So now we know, as we have discussed, what it should do. It should simply do the push operation, correct? Push operation for your pointer E. Okay. Fine. So we are going to write something for push here. Okay. So see, in push, when we are calling this user defined function push, okay, we are passing one argument. Okay, an argument type is character type, because the pointer is of type character. Okay, so here we are going to add, now we are going to write the push function. So character X. Okay, so we are going to include this here, X here, globally. Okay, now you can write your push function stack plus plus top is equal to your X. Okay, now see, you can write it like this also: top equal to top plus 1. Okay, and then you can write stack of top is equal to X. This is one method. Okay, this is one method. Another method is top plus plus stack of top is equal to X. This is second method. or directly in just one line you can write stack plus plus top equal to x. Okay, either of any these three you can write. Right now I'm giving this one stack top plus plus top. So it is going to first of all going to increment the top value, and wherever that top is pointing at, whichever index, at that index of your stack, this x is going to be placed. Okay, so that is your push function. Your push function, you are going to increment your top and add the element. In your pop function, you are going to retrieve the element which is pointed by your top. Okay, print that, tell the user that this particular element is getting popped, and then decrement the top. Okay, so that is your push pop functions. Now coming back here. Okay, we are done with opening parenthesis. Okay, now what we have to do? The two remaining things is your closing and operator. Okay, so again the else if the pointer is equal to the closing parenthesis. Now we know that now if it is a closing parenthesis, we have to continuously pop out. Okay, till what? Till the expression is not equal to your opening parenthesis. Now when I say that we have to continuously pop out, that means I have to do some loop, correct? So here I am going to implement a loop. Okay, so it is a while loop. Now inside that while loop, we are going to compare that if the value of x, which is getting the value from pop function, okay, if that value is not equal to your opening parenthesis, okay, we are going to take the pop, we are going to implement pop function. Whatever the result we get, we are going to store it in x, and that whole result, that value of x, we are going to compare with opening parenthesis. Okay, so if that particular given condition is true, then what you are going to do? You are going to printf percentage C. Okay, because you are going to continuously pop it out, right? So that is what we are going to do, percentage C, and X is what we are going to write there. Everybody got these two lines? What we are trying to do here is, or any confusion? Students? Okay, let's do one thing. When I call out your name, write yes in the chat. I'll wait for a few seconds. Write yes in the chat. Okay, when I call out your names. Rishabh? Rishabh? Not there. Darshan Maniar? It's okay. You just have to say yes. I'm not expecting any answer from your end. Just say yes. Darshan Parmar. Okay. Rishabh acknowledged your message. Dharmik, Dhruvi, Divyajit, Harshvardhan.
Hello, ma'am, my chat box is not working.
It's okay, fine. It's okay. You are there. I know. Kalak, student named Kalab Kiros. If you're there, just say yes in the chat or unmute yourself and say yes. Pranjul, Raj, Shri, Vijay, and last is Vage. Okay, so I hope everything is clear till here for everybody. Why this while loop and why that condition in there. I hope it is clear. Now see, here we are calling our pop function. Okay, and we have not defined anything in our pop yet. So that is what we are going to do for our pop function now. Okay, so in that pop function, your pop function is given the type as character pop. So from that you can make out that you have to return some character. Okay, either your alphabets or your operators, something like that. Okay, so first of all you are going to check that your stack is not empty. When can you say your stack is empty? What is the condition for stack to be empty, students? Exactly. When your top is equal to -1. Okay, so you are going to check that. If your top is equal -1, if this is the case, then you are going to return -1. Okay, but if your stack is not empty, so else return whatever there is on the top of the stack after decrementing your top. Okay, so this is going to be top minus. Okay, so what you are going to do, you are going to return whatever the top is pointing at, and after returning that you are going to also, with that you are going to decrement your top 2. Okay, so stack top minus. Okay, so let's say here, Okay, let me just write here what is this for. Guys, even you also don't forget, okay, what all things are happening or what all things the code is going to do. Okay, so don't forget that. So this else if is for closing parenthesis. Okay, and here it is going to check, okay, the popped out elements. Okay, what it is going to check that is the popped out element your corresponding opening parenthesis or not. If it is not, then simply print. Okay, but if it is a closing it is corresponding opening parenthesis, then you have to come out of this while loop. Fine. Okay, so this is what the closing parenthesis is going to do. Now the part of your operator comes. Okay, so you are going to write here else. Okay, the four conditions we had: if closing opening parenthesis, push; if it is an operand, simply print; if it is a closing parenthesis, repeatedly pop. So while loop implemented. Okay, now we are coming to the case where the scanned element is operator, and we know that when it comes to the operator, we have to check the priorities. Now here we don't have any facility, okay, to check or say to compare two operators and directly the program is going to give you. So we are going to do some, mathematical things. We can compare numbers, right? 2 is greater than 1 or not. 5 is greater than 6 or not. Correct? That kind of comparisons your computer is able to do. So that's what we are going to write first of all in our priority function. Okay, that's why the type of that function is integer, because we are going to return some integer kind of values. Okay, now in priority we are going to define some priority numbers, okay, to our particular operators. So if your x, okay, you are going to pass the variable also, okay, the character you are going to pass for which you want to compare the priority. Okay, so if that variable or say the element is equal to your opening parenthesis. Okay, so opening parenthesis does not have any priority, so you are going to simply return 0. Fine. If the element which is scanned in x is equal to your plus sign, or this is or, okay, two standing lines means or, x is equal your minus sign, because plus and minus are having same precedencies. Okay, so plus minus. If either of these is what scanned by the computer and brought as value of x, then you are going to return 1. Okay, okay, if your x is having values like multiplication and division, okay, multiplication, division, or even you can add modulo function also, okay, modulo. Okay, all these three have same kind of precedences. Then you are going to return 2. Okay, so see, we are returning some numeric values 0, 1 and 2 with the help of this priority function. Okay. Okay, and these numeric values we are going to compare. Now how we are going to compare? See, in your algorithm, it is written repeatedly pop. That means there should be a loop. Fine. So here I am going to implement again a while loop with some condition. Okay, and here I am going to write end of while. Okay, so my structure for while loop is ready. Now what will be my condition? We know that we have to compare the priority. Priority of the element which is at the top of my stack with the priority of the element which is scanned. Okay, so calling out the priority function. Now argument for that priority function will be the element which is on the top of my stack. So stack top. And with what I need to compare it, whether the priority of the element which is on the top of my stack is greater than or equal to the priority of the element which is scanned. Got it? The priority of the element which is on the top of the stack greater than or equal to the priority of the element which is scanned. If this condition, if this whole condition is true, then we have to pop out, right? Because the algorithm says repeatedly pop from stack and add to the popped from, add the operator to the postfix expression, means print it, which has the same precedence or higher precedence. So same or higher, so greater than or equal to. Okay, so what you are going to do? Write a printf statement. Character you are going to print, correct? So %C, and here you are going to write whatever the character is getting popped, right? Because repeatedly pop. Okay, so this pop function is getting called, and whatever is there on stack of top, that is going to get out, and top is getting decremented. If you can see in the example format like this, so see, if you can just have a look here at this point, the plus is where your pointer E star is. Okay, so E star, you can visualize it like this. This star E has the value plus. Okay, and stack top, this stack top is having value as star. Okay, according to our example, see, on the top of my stack there is star, expression scanned is plus. So this function are getting called. Now priority of star. Okay, so here it will go in this priority, the control will go here. X has value star, so it is going to go here, star value. So what it is going to return? 2. Okay, so here this whole function, you can say this whole priority function is going to return result as 2. 2 greater than equal to priority of plus. So again it is going to go here, x value plus sign. So plus sign is here, return 1. Okay, so it is going to return here as 1. Fine. Now can you understand? 2 is greater than or equal to 1. So that is right. So what it is going to do? It is going to go inside this and pop. Okay. So this plus sign this plus sign got popped, right? See, sorry, the star sign got popped, not plus, my mistake. The star sign got popped. Fine. Now there is nothing on the top of the stack. Okay. So priority, now the top of the stack, priority is for opening parenthesis. So it is going to return 0. Okay. So this is now 0. Scanned element is still plus 0 greater than equal to 1. So it is false. So it is going to come out of this while. Okay. It is going to simply push itself into the stack. Okay. So that is what we are going to do. Fine. Here you are going to call the push function. Okay. Once this is done, fine, this all the 4 cases are covered. Opening the parenthesis 2 case, operand case and operator case. Okay, so this if, else if and else ladder, okay, is made. This particular part is understood by all, the else part, yes or no? Students, yes or no? This part. Clear with everybody what is happening here? And I hope everybody is coding, just not listening. Because once I finish, I'm going to start looking up to your screens. I'm literally like spoon feeding you the program one by one, line by line. So everybody should be able to code. Priority we are comparing with the help of numbers, okay, because computer doesn't understand the precedency. Okay, it will consider the precedency, but computer is not going to understand your precedency here with the help of star is greater than or equal to plus. Okay, so we are giving some numbers, some numerical values, that if it is plus or minus, return 1. If it is star divider modulo, return 2. If it is just an opening parenthesis, then return 0. Okay. Still we are not at the end of the program. Okay. Still we have to do. So this whole thing, this while loop was just for one particular element. We have to do it for the whole expression, right? The expression which is stored by, pointed by E, we have to do it for the whole expression. This all if else till here was only for one element, and we have one full string. Okay, so you can write here end of if else ladder. Okay, now we are going to increment our pointer so that it is pointing to the next character in your string. Okay, incrementing the pointer to point to the next character. Okay, so that's why E++. Still we are not at the end. Why? Because we have to consider our step number 3, that if we have reached the end of our scanned expression, that means this part, okay, this particular part, we have reached the scanned end of our scanned expression, and still the operators are remaining in our stacks. So we have to pop it out one by one till your top is equals to -1. That means till the stack is getting empty. Okay. So again, as we are repeating that, we are going to write one loop. Okay. While loop, some condition for while, and the body part for while. At the end, I'm going to write end of while. Okay. So what will be the condition? Till my top is not becoming -1. Okay, so till top is not equal to -1, what you are going to do? You are going to print whatever character you have inside your stack with the help of your pop operation. Okay, this is what you are going to do. Now we have reached the end of our program. Fine, this is what needs to be done. First, we are going to go for a while loop, okay, till the expression is not coming to the null value. We are going to check these many scenarios, if it is alpha operand, or if it is an opening parenthesis, if it is a closing parenthesis, okay, if it is an operator. If it is an operand or an opening parenthesis, you don't have to worry much. If it is an operand, simply print. If it is an opening parenthesis, simply push. Okay. Only thing which you have to think over is for your closing parenthesis and for your operator. In the closing parenthesis, you are going to compare the value of x, and from where you are getting the value of x? With the help of pop function. Okay. The function that returns the value stored in x, and that whole value, okay, it is getting compared with your corresponding opening parenthesis. Till it is not reaching its corresponding opening parenthesis, you have to go on simply printing all the operators inside your stack, okay, or whatever the x is getting the value from the pop function. Fine. And else, if it is not a closing parenthesis, then definitely if these three are getting false, then definitely it is going to be an operator. Okay, so if it is an operator, you are going to go for another loop. Why? Because we have to compare. We have to compare. What we have to compare? The precedences. Precedences of whom? The operator which is on the stack and the operator which is scanned. If the precedency of the operator on the top is higher or equal to the scanned operator, you have to go on continuously printing. Okay, but if that is not the case, then simply push the scanned operator. Okay. Once this is done, once this everything is checked, every scenario is checked, you have to increment your E. Why? Because E is holding the whole expression, and with the help of pointer, we are scanning each element of that expression. So we have to move that to the second expression. So E plus plus. Once you are done with the expression and there are still operators in stack, so you are going to apply another while loop and you are going to continuously pop out. Okay? Everybody got the program? Answer yes or no. Okay, now run your program, everyone. If you get any errors, do tell me. Run your program fast. Any errors on your end? Okay.
हेलो मैम,
Yes.
इनपुट क्या देना है?
इनपुट आपकी कोई भी एक स्ट्रिंग दे दो, इनफिक्स की स्ट्रिंग, ब्रैकेट्स,
सी दिया था।
हाँ चलेगा, ब्रैकेट्स में ए प्लस बी
बाहर स्टार
प्लस, हाँ स्टार डी या तो प्लस सी, कुछ भी, कोई एक इजी वाली पहले देखो चल रही है कि नहीं चल रही।
मैम लूप
वेट जस्ट अ मोमेंट। हाँ बोलो अभी।
लूप रन ही
राज हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा?
मैम रन ही हो रहा है बस, और क्वेश्चन मार्क आ रहा है और कुछ नहीं आ रहा उसको सिवा।
ओके, अपनी स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट करो।
यस मैम। मैम
हाँ
रन करूं?
हम्म।
मैम
हाँ ओके, कुछ कहीं पे कुछ गलत है, रुको। बंद कर दो इसको। अपना जो ये लॉग्स एंड अदर्स की जो विंडो है उसको नीचे स्क्रॉल डाउन करो।
ये वाली विंडो को, अच्छा
हाँ
हेलो।
राज, मुझे कुछ तुम्हारी स्क्रीन में कुछ हो रहा है, वो दिख नहीं रहा। स्क्रीन दिख रही है
हाँ
लेकिन अगर तुमने कुछ स्क्रॉल किया है तो वो कुछ चेंज नहीं हुआ स्क्रीन में।
मैंने स्क्रॉल नहीं किया, मैंने ऊपर कर दिया लॉग्स एंड अदर्स को, तो आपको पूरा दिखे।
नहीं, मुझे अभी भी नहीं दिख रहा कुछ। ओके रुको,
ठीक।
अपने मोबाइल में ट्राई करते, रुको रुको रुको। ओके एक काम करो, इस फाइल को है ना किसी को एक प्रोजेक्ट में रख के देखो।
प्रोजेक्ट में मतलब?
आई मीन अभी एक इंडिपेंडेंट फाइल है, राइट? डॉट सी, infix to postfix डॉट सी की एक इंडिपेंडेंट फाइल है। फाइल में जाओ, अपने फाइल मेनू में जाओ। हाँ, वहां से न्यू, उसमें से प्रोजेक्ट।
समझ गया।
प्रोजेक्ट का कुछ भी एक नाम दे दो, कंसोल एप्लीकेशन चूज करके। सी।
जाने कर दूं नेक्स्ट?
हाँ
फिनिश। डन। हेलो।
हाँ, करो, फिनिश करो।
couldn't create project directory।
ओके करो। कोड बॉक्स सही से इंस्टॉल किया है क्या?
यूट्यूब से देख के ही किया।
राज, पहली बार कर रहे हो क्या प्रोग्रामिंग कोड ब्लॉक्स में?
नहीं, मैं पहले भी करता था पर इतना नहीं था नॉलेज।
आई मीन नहीं नहीं, ये प्रोग्राम मतलब इस लैब में पहली बार ये फिर से इंस्टॉल करके ये फर्स्ट टाइम यूज है इस प्रोग्राम,
नहीं
इस
किया है।
आईडी का?
नहीं मैम, कब का इंस्टॉल करके रखा हुआ, बनाते तो है हर रोज। पुश पॉप डिस्प्ले वो सब किया था ना।
क्योंकि मेरे में भी ये प्रोग्राम तो चल ही रहा है सही से।
मैम मैं आपको चैट बॉक्स में भेजूं, फिर आप एक बार वापस रन करके देखो ना आपने।
मुझे तुम्हारा प्रोग्राम देखने दो, रुको। अगर मेरे साथ रहे होंगे तो फिर चल ही रहा होगा, क्योंकि मेरा भी चल रहा है यहाँ पे। देखने दो।
यस आराम से।
ओके, टॉप इक्वल टू -1 इंक्लूड stdio.h। टॉप आपने बाद में डिक्लेयर बाद में किया है, इनिशियलाइज पहले ही कर दिया।
ओके। हाँ मैम, चेंज कर दूं?
हटाओ उसको, अब जाके लिखो। वॉइड पुश, अरे रुको रुको, चेक तो करने दो पूरा। ठीक है, कैरेक्टर पॉप, टॉप -1 रिटर्न -1 एल्स रिटर्न सिर्फ स्टैक टॉप माइनस माइनस नहीं, एल्स रिटर्न, आपको रिटर्न करना है कुछ, क्योंकि फंक्शन की टाइप क्या है, रिटर्न कैरेक्टर टाइप है। ओके, प्रायोरिटी कैरेक्टर एक्स, ठीक है। ओके, नीचे जाओ, printf enter the infix expression। ये exps जो है वो वैसे ही लिया है ना जैसे ऊपर डिक्लेयर किया है, इनिशियलाइज किया है। exps, हाँ ओके, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, सेम ही है। स्टार ई, आई सपोज वो स्टार ही है, हाँ स्टार ही है। e is equals to exps while star e not equal to,
0 not equal to null value।
वो नल वैल्यू वैसे नहीं लिखते, एक्सक्लेमेशन लिखा है ना वो जीरो के आगे,
हाँ मैं 0 यस।
एक्सक्लेमेशन नहीं आता, बैकवर्ड स्लैश और जीरो, दैट इज द नल वैल्यू साइन।
ये वाला।
हाँ, इज अल्फा न्यूमरिक स्टार ई प्रिंट एफ, ठीक है। एल्स इफ ओपनिंग पैरेंथेसिस है तो डायरेक्टली पुश कर दो, ठीक है। एल्स इफ अगर क्लोजिंग है तो गो फॉर, ओके, x इक्वल टू पॉप जो लिखा है वाइल की लूप में, एल्स इफ के अंदर वाइल की लूप, हाँ वो पूरा x इक्वल टू पॉप, वो पूरा एक ब्रैकेट आएगा, ब्रैकेट के अंदर, बिकॉज वी आर कंपेयरिंग दैट वैल्यू
यस
with your corresponding opening parenthesis, printf, ओके। अगर वो चीज नहीं है, क्लोजिंग की है ना, हाँ ठीक है तो फाइन। तो else while priority stack of top greater than or equal to priority, ओके, वरना पुश कर दो, ठीक है। e प्लस प्लस, फाइन, स्क्रॉल करो नीचे, आफ्टर लाइन 63, हाँ, while top नॉट इक्वल टू -1, ठीक है। अब रन करो, हो गया।
अंत हो गया। ऐसा कुछ आउटपुट आ रहा है।
वो अल्फा न्यूमरिक सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा है क्या? ऊपर जाओ अपने, वो सिर्फ ए बी सी प्रिंट नहीं करवा रहा, बाकी सब कुछ सही आया एक्सप्रेशन में।
हाँ मैम, एंड भी आ रहा है बीच में, एंड तो लिखा ही नहीं है हमने।
नहीं वो एंड नहीं है, वो अल्फा न्यूमरिक की शायद आस्की वैल्यू ले रहा है तुम्हारा कंपाइलर, कोड ब्लॉक का कंपाइलर।
यहाँ पे
फंक्शन तो सही लिखा है, रुको। Anybody else is getting doubt in the program? Not working or anything like that? राज, एक मिनट रुक जाओ। तुम्हारी दिक्कत तुम्हारे कंपाइलर की है. योर कंपाइलर इज नॉट आइडेंटिफाइंग दैट इज अल्फा न्यूमेरिक कोड ब्लॉक्स, और स्पेसिफिकली ये कोड ब्लॉक्स के लिए है. उसके लिए तुम्हें एक लाइब्रेरी ऐड करनी पड़ेगी उसमें तुम्हारे कंपाइलर में.
भाई
See,
14
that,
इनपुट
that's
होने
why that's why I prefer less code blocks. एक काम करो, तुम्हें रिजल्ट देखना है ना, तो तुम एक काम करो, लाइब्रेरी वो ऐड कर लेना, ठीक है. अगर स्टेप्स चाहिए तो आई विल मेल इट टू यू.
नहीं
ये
मैं
पूरा प्रोग्राम
इंस्टॉल कर
ये
लूंगा.
पूरा प्रोग्राम कॉपी करके किसी एक ऑनलाइन कंपाइलर में रन करवाओ. प्रोग्राम सही चल रहा है, सिर्फ कंपाइलर की वजह से वो जो अल्फा न्यूमेरिक जो फंक्शन हमने यूज किया है ना,
यस मैम.
उसको वो आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर रहा बस. बाकी आउटपुट भी सही है.
मैम आप बोल C++ इंस्टॉल ही कर लूंगा, पीड़ा ही नहीं.
नहीं ठीक है, लेकिन कोड ब्लॉक्स में क्या है कि कभी कभी इंस्टॉलेशन के वक्त अगर कुछ गड़बड़ हुई हो ना, तो कुछ कंपोनेंट्स कंपाइलर्स के इंस्टॉल नहीं हुए होते. तो कुछ प्रोग्राम्स के लिए इट रन्स परफेक्टली, बट फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द प्रोग्राम्स it will give you some kind of an errors.
रन क्यों नहीं हो रहा इसमें?
अपना दो एक्सप्रेशन.
दिख नहीं रहा कुछ.
अरे वहां पे ब्लिंक तो हो रहा है, कर सकते.
लिख नहीं रहा.
ठीक है.
एक्सप्रेस काम नहीं करता क्या? वापस चिपक गया. सबका टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है. मैं कर लूंगा मैं.
अरे इट्स ओके, फाइन. टाइम किसी का वेस्ट नहीं हो रहा है, वैसे भी प्रोग्राम मैंने पूरा का पूरा साथ में ही करवाया है, तो आई गेस एवरीबॉडी विल बी हैविंग सेम लाइन ऑफ कोड्स. ठीक है, तो इट्स ओके. रिफ्रेश कर दो विंडो को.
ऑल द बेस्ट. ये भी सेफ. अल्फा न्यूमेरिक लिया ही नहीं.
फिर भी तुम्हारा ये आ रहा है, 1 मिनट रुक जाओ. अपनी स्क्रीन प्रेजेंटेशन स्टॉप कर दो 1 मिनट. कुछ तो गड़बड़ किया है कहीं पे. हाँ रुको रुको रुको. देखो मेरा भी सेम ही प्रोग्राम है, ठीक है. इंक्लूड लाइब्रेरी मैंने stdio.h करवाई है, उसके अलावा कोई लाइब्रेरी इंक्लूडेड नहीं है, बाकी सेम टू सेम प्रोग्राम है। इनफैक्ट सेम ही होगा क्योंकि मैंने लाइन बाय लाइन आप लोगों के साथ किया है ये प्रोग्राम। फाइन, सो आई गेस एवरीबडी विल बी हैविंग सेम प्रोग्राम। फाइन, सो रनिंग इट, ओके। आई एम आस्क्ड टू एंटर द इनफिक्स एक्सप्रेशन, वो सेम ही एक्सप्रेशन डाल रही हूँ। सो a प्लस b स्टार c, ठीक है, मेरा सही आ रहा है, ए बी प्लस सी स्टार। कंपाइलर का इश्यू है राज, और कुछ नहीं।
मैम श्री का रन हुआ है, किसमें हुआ है पूछो ना।
किसके लिए रन हुआ?
श्री नारायण का रन हो गया।
ओके, श्री का। हाँ श्री, कैन यू प्रेजेंट योर स्क्रीन?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, is it visible?
सही है।
Okay.
Vijay, I suppose you also are getting the same kind of results. You guys can try out with another expression also. Preet, Samir, see students, I know who entered the meeting when, okay? So if you are late by 10-15 minutes or say 30 minutes due to some network issues or lags, it is a considerable case. But as you all know that already I have taken attendance once, which was after I started the session, for like 1 hour after I started the session, and some students were not there. Some joined after 10:45. So I know all those students, the time has been logged by me. So please do not expect the attendance to be given to you also, okay? Darshan, I'm not talking about people who joined 10 minutes or let's say 30 to 35 minutes late, okay? I understand there are network issues. And I understand completely that there is not an always a good network connection so that you can be still there for 2 hours straight. Okay, everybody is not having that privilege. I understand that. But that doesn't mean that students who are joining for the remaining 30 minutes or for the remaining 45 minutes are, entitled to get attendance for the whole 2 hours. All right. This is I'm making clear from my end. All right, so with this we are completing your practical number 4. In your Google Classroom, I have already assigned you to write your practical number 1 and 2. I hope everybody has joined the Google Classroom. Okay. If you have not joined, the link is sent to you. You can search it in your email. There will be a link from me. You can join that classroom using that link. Okay, so automatically 2 practicals will be assigned in front of you, in front of your names. Okay, and there is one deadline. So please see to it that you finish within that deadline. No, Divyajit, not the one which we did today. Practical number 1 and practical number 2, that is the pointers, call by value, call by reference, practical 1, and your dynamic memory allocation, DMA, malloc, calloc, and free. Instructions are mentioned. Please read the instructions carefully. Okay, and you have to strictly follow and abide by those instructions. Try to complete it within the given deadline. The deadline is also kept in mind, keeping your mid-semester, so don't worry. Okay, I am not going to stress you out. So the deadline is also there. Please try to complete it within the given stipulated time. All right, and even if you are not, completing within the given deadline, you will be able to submit it, but I will get to know that it is a late submission. One more important thing which I want to tell you guys is, please do not post any private comments while submitting your practical. Okay, there is one option to, when you are going to turn in your practical or say upload the practical, you will be given an option to write a comment privately. Many students are writing their name and enrollment number. Okay, you don't have to do it. When you are submitting, that classroom is already going to notify me that okay, Raj has submitted. Okay, or say Harshvardhan has submitted, or say Vijay has submitted. Even if you submit late, don't write sorry for late submission on anything, please. Okay, do not write those things, because it is going to give me a lot of notification in front of your name. Okay, so don't do that. Automatically I will get to know who has submitted when. Fine, your work is just to go there, follow the instruction and submit. Simple. Fine, everybody clear? Okay, thank you all for attending this session. AI students, please write your numbers in the chats in serial order.
Ma'am, my chat box isn't working. Can you take my attendance AI 13?
Okay, Rishabh. Done.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Once you've written the numbers in the chat, you are free to leave the session. Okay, BD students, numbers in the chat. I suppose there is no BD, only AI. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, Pranjal.
मैम आई हैड अ रिक्वेस्ट.
Yes.
मैम एक्चुअली मुझे डीएस पूरा ठीक से समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. आई एम फेसिंग प्रॉब्लम लाइक व्हाइल यू टीच आई गेट दैट, but while I try to do it myself, when I do it, I face an error. I मतलब समझ नहीं आता कि कब कौन सा स्टेप करना है.
आज के किसी स्टेप में तो हुआ?
मैम
Pranjal, wait. Your voice is cracking up. आपने अभी लास्ट जो भी कुछ बोला वो कुछ समझ नहीं आया मुझे, फिर से बताओ.